They say your past shapes you. But what if I told you, your past does not define you? Your past is a chapter, not the whole book, not the conclusion, just a chapter. And some chapters are painful. Some are filled with mistakes. Some are filled with regret. But here's the truth most people never understand. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Too many people wake up every morning carrying yesterday on their shoulders. They replay the failures. They replay the embarrassment. They replay the times they weren't good enough. And slowly, they begin to believe that's who they are. But listen carefully. You are not your mistakes. You are not your worst day. You are not the failure that happened 5 years ago. You are who you choose to become today. Think about this. Every champion you admire, every successful entrepreneur, every elite athlete, they all have one thing in common. They fail badly, but they refuse to let failure become their identity. Failure is an event, not a person. The world will remind you of your past. People will remind you of your past. Sometimes even your own mind will remind you of your past. But growth begins the moment you decide, I am not going back. You cannot change what happened. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but you can rewrite the meaning of yesterday. Pain can either break you or build you. Rejection can either stop you or sharpen you. Loss can either weaken you or wake you up. The difference? Your mindset. Some people use their past as an excuse. I grew up poor. I wasn't supported. I failed before. I'm not talented enough. And maybe all of that is true. But here's a powerful question. What if your past was preparation? What if the struggle built your resilience? What if the rejection built your independence? What if the failure built your strength? Diamonds are formed under pressure, not comfort. You were not born to stay stuck in your old story. You were born to evolve. The past is a reference point, not a residence. Stop living there. Every morning you wake up, you have two choices: repeat the past or build the future. The person you want to become, stronger, disciplined, confident, that person is not waiting for the past to disappear. That person is waiting for you to decide. Decide to forgive yourself. Decide to move forward. Decide to let go of guilt. Decide to take action. Because here's the truth. The future does not care about your past. It cares about your consistency today. It cares about the habits you build now, the discipline you show now, the courage you act with now. Your story is not over. If you're still breathing, you're still building. And one day, the very thing you were ashamed of will become the reason someone else believes they can survive. Your past was not meant to imprison you. It was meant to prepare you. So stand up, not as the person who failed, not as the person who was doubted, not as the person who struggled. Stand up as the person who survived. Stand up as the person who learned. Stand up as the person who refuses to quit. Because the most powerful statement you can ever make is this: my past happened, but my future is mine. And from this moment forward, you don't look back with regret. You look forward with purpose. Your best chapter hasn't been written yet. Now go write it.